Hey you guys, what's going on? I'm here for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 5 Episode 1. We got some new people now. We got Karen King and her two sons, Scrap and I forget the other one's name. But I was like, Lord, we got Scrap and Scrappy. I was just like, he could have picked another name. Like, that's just too close to Scrappy's name. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, whatever. We also got introduced to Scrap's current girlfriend Tommy, and Tommy is also friends with his mother KK, and we get introduced to his baby mother Tierra. So they have this event for KK's nephew Dollar, and Dollar, he was a rapper. Well, he was a rapper and everything. He got killed a few years back, and I only knew one song by him. I mean, he didn't really have a long, fulfilling career, before he got killed. But I can't even recall like how the song go or nothing like that. But I think T-Pain was featured on the song, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, they had this event for him. Carly Red, Rashida, Tammy Rivera, Kirk and Jock, they're at the event and everything. And Jock, he's explaining how notorious the King family is, and how they're respected but feared at the same time, and all this other stuff. And I think one of them said that KK was on America's Most Wanted at one time. I said, ooh, notorious criminal, eh? On America's Most Wanted. But anyways, KK, she's explaining how about her nephew's death, Dollar, and she also has talked about how some of them have went to jail or whatever, but everybody's out now and they're just trying to live life and everything, pretty much. We find out that KK does not like Scrap's baby mother, Tierra. And she was sitting up here, talking about how she put her friend Tommy with her son Scrap or whatever. It seemed like she only put her friend Tommy with Scrap just so Tierra will be out his hair. You know what I'm saying? Not because she want to really see them together. I mean, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she lets Tommy know at the event that I have something to tell you, but this is not the time or the place. So, they have a meetup at KK's house and everything. Like I said, she doesn't like Tierra because apparently Tierra killed her dog a few years back or whatever. Tommy, KK tells her, I think that, she tells Tommy, I think that Scrap is still sleeping with his baby mother and everything. Like, she's done everything to keep Tierra away from Scrap and all this other stuff. And, she finally thought that she got her out her hair or whatever. But it seems like she's trying to creep back in and she ain't going to allow that to happen. I was like, ooh, okay, yeah. She definitely give me Mama DTs, interfering in her son's affairs. You know what I'm saying? But Tommy was like, I do kind of feel suspicious or whatever because it's like I never met his baby mother or whatever. She doesn't know about me. I'm taking care of her, helping taking care of her son or whatever. I was just like, Mona, you gonna have us believe that these two girls don't know about each other and she's sitting up here taking care of somebody else's child or helping taking care of somebody else's child, and and Tierra don't know something. Yeah, Mona girl. No. But anyway, so not Tierra. Tommy, she's pretty much saying like she knows where the baby mother works at, and she's gonna go to her job and and scope some shit out or whatever. Of course, the mom, she's egging it on. KK, she's egging it on and whatever. And she was like, she don't usually get into her. She knows that she's coming off messy, but that's not what she's trying to do. But it's like, I mean, yo, friend is dating your son, that don't, I mean, that already seemed bad in itself. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they get into some shit, I mean, whose side you gonna be on, or you gonna stay neutral? Now, see, I'm normally here for like mothers, um, trying to be there for the girl that their son is currently dating. But like I said, because of the fact that she does not like his baby mother or whatever, and she's doing anything possible to keep them from getting back together or whatever, it's just like, yeah, this particular situation just seems messy as fuck. And then especially because you got your friend dating your son. It wouldn't fly with me. I don't have no kids, but that shit would not fly with me. I wish never one of my friends would fucking try it. They'd be wrapped around a goddamn pole somewhere. Child. But anyways, moving on. So, so Tommy, she meets up with Jessica Dime Piece, and Lord have mercy, I wish Jessica Dime Piece would get rid of that fucking pink hair. I'm sick of it. Alright? Like, fuck, can she try some other color? I mean, if she gonna stick with the colors, can she at least try some other colors? I mean, shit. Blue, purple, green, like what? I guess. But anyways, I mean, fuck it, silver. I mean, I don't know. I'm just tired of seeing her with the goddamn pink wig. But anyways, like I said, they all meet up at Scrap's baby mother, Tiara. They meet up at her workplace and everything. And Dime, she's talking about how she still needs a manager and all this stuff. And Carly and Dime, they don't really know Tommy too well, so they was kind of shocked when she asked them to come out and everything. They start talking about Jocelyn and everything, because Tommy, she calls Jocelyn her homegirl, and, she been knowing her for the past couple years or so. And then Dime, she was like, well, you don't know Jocelyn for real then. And so, Dime was pretty much saying, even though they hugged things out last year, she pretty much, she couldn't get over the shit that Jocelyn did to her or whatever. So it was just like, well, what's the point of hugging shit out then if you wasn't going to forgive her? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Tommy says that she's known Stevie and Jocelyn for 2 years, whatever. So, of course, Jessica Dime kind of side-eyeing her about that, because it's kind of like, I can't trust nobody who think Jocelyn, is a friend like that. And I don't blame her. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame Dime Piece, because Jocelyn, she doesn't really seem too good in the friend department. But anyways, Tommy pretty much tells them why they are there, and it's because, she needs to find out about this baby mother and everything. So the baby mother, Tiara, she comes over as their waitress and everything, and she just sitting up here divulging all her business about her and Scrap. I was just like, see, Mona, see, this that bullshit I'm talking about. She just willingly is sharing with them, like, like me and Scrap, we co-parent, and, I get it whenever I want it from him, this, then, and third. She just openly throwing this information at 3 bitches she don't even fucking know. I said, and then, they gonna, like, Tiara didn't think something was up. That's why I'm just like, this is a bunch of bullshit. Like, come the fuck on. These bitches asking you all your business and all this stuff, and then you giving it to them, and then they inviting you to parties and shit, and they don't even fucking know you. And girl, I was just like, yeah, Mona fucking tried it with that. But the thing that they invited her to was Mimi's party for her girlfriend. We gonna talk about that in a minute though. So Scrap, he goes to his baby mother's house and everything, And she has 4 kids, but only the last one is his. But he takes care of all of them as if they are his and everything. And you know, the way he was talking so passionately about Tierra, I was like, yeah, he's still in love with her. Because notice, he was saying how much he respects Tierra and how, she held him down, for 9 months when, he had to go to jail immediately after their son was born. And, just speaking so highly of her. And then when he talks about Tommy, he like, pretty much the only reason why he with her is because of the sex. I was like, well, goddamn. I said, that just shows how highly he think of you. He only talking about your sex game and nothing else, but he speaking so highly about his baby mother. You know what I'm saying? So, she pretty much is telling him that she met 3 girls at her job, which is, she met Carly, she met Dime Piece. Soon as he heard Tommy's name and then got the description that she knows Stevie J and Jocelyn, he was like, oh, gotta go. He hauled his ass out there so motherfucking fast to find out what the fuck was going on. So yeah, he caught Tommy on some bullshit. So he rushes over to Tommy's house and everything. And Tommy, she thinks she about to seduce him and seduce some information out of him with this lingerie on, and she just like this with her glass or whatever, like I've been waiting for you. Like, I was just like, child, your ass got, cover yourself up because your ass got caught. But anyways, so he pretty much lets her know that he knows that she went to the baby mama's place. I mean, the baby mama's place of work or whatever. And, he's sitting up here lying like shit, saying he ain't fucking his baby mama or whatever. And he, and she ain't believing it. And, he was like, you don't believe what I tell you? I was just like, nigga, hell no. I was just like, oh my God, I could tell I'm not going to like him. I'm not going to like him. You know what I'm saying? He's a cute guy. He ain't all that now, but I mean, he's okay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for him to be acting all like that, like he the bomb.com, no, sweetheart, you ain't. So anyways, she claims she ain't gonna stick around for the bullshit, but I will give it to her. At least she, confronted him first. If she was gonna confront somebody, at least she confronted him first before saying something to old girl about them or whatever. She starts making threats to him, saying if you not gonna tell her, I will. And he talking about something he don't do too well with threats. He gonna tell Tierra when he gonna tell Tierra. And Tommy, she makes the point that she's gonna tell Tierra any fucking way because she don't trust that Scrap is gonna tell shit. So let's back up a minute. Let's talk about Scrappy and Mama D for a minute. So, Scrappy and Mama D, they meet up and everything, and, he talks about, how Ma Dukes got locked up or whatever. I'm busy trying to, get my business together and stay out of jail. Mom Dukes, next thing I know, I hear about her getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta practice on that Scrappy accent, because I feel like I fucked up on that. But, because I normally could do it. You know what I'm saying? I never did. This is my first time doing it on camera. But, yeah. But anyways. So, we all heard about Mama D, getting arrested, some time ago for, a dine and dash situation. We, know about that already. So, she's talking about how things are not really too peachy and creamy with her husband Ernest, and she was sitting up here saying Ernest don't like to pay bills. I was like, I could tell that from last season. I'm just saying, like, he seemed like the type of person that don't like to pay bills. Like, girl, how you gonna be a pimp and don't? And then you was married to him once before, but child, I guess. But anyways, he claims, Scrappy, he's saying that he broke things off with the BAM or whatever, because things wasn't going in the direction that they wanted it to. And he was like, he claims that he's never been a bachelor. I was just like, nigga, yeah, you had relationships, but you weren't faithful in them shits. So to me, you were still a bachelor. Okay, but I mean, whatever. We gonna let him. So, he was sitting up here saying how him and Erica are pretty much on good terms right now, but now he not really feeling Kirk and Rashida right now, because they was supposed to show up for him to vouch for his character or whatever in court, and they left me for dead. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh my god. With the dramatics, like, really. You know what I'm saying? So Mama D, she wants to, of course, get involved. He doesn't want her to get involved, but she gets involved anyway. She gets involved anyway. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look at my notes or whatever. Okay, yeah, she ends up popping up at Rashida's store and everything. Mind you, Rashida, she hired her mom and her stepdaughter to help her out with the store, and they ain't doing shit. Mama Shirlene, she was like, well, I mopped the floor before I leave. You know what I'm saying? Rashida was like, Mama, you don't do shit before you leave. Stop that bullshit. The stepdaughter, Kirk's daughter, she's on her phone or whatever. They ain't doing shit for real. So, like I said, Mama D, she shows up to talk to her about Scrappy. She's like, why wasn't you there for her? Rashida, was saying that she was in LA shooting for Rosewood, and she had just found out about it that same day. And and plus, Rashida didn't want to get involved because she's friends with Erica, friends with Scrappy. And, Mama D, she was like, you knew Scrappy longer, this, that, and da. And I get that because, Rashida and Scrappy have known each other longer, even way before this love and hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? Her and Erica seem to have just become friends on the show. So I get it, but at the same time, it is hard regardless of the fact of who you know longer. If you're friends with two parties that's having a conflict, yeah, you don't want to really get involved at that point, regardless of who you knew longer. But anyways, she started going, like I said, Mom D was kind of going off on Rashida a little bit. Mom Shirlene, she stepped in and was, like I said, she said the same thing I'm pretty much saying, that she friends with both of them or whatever. And, Mama D, she comes with the theatrics. She lays some hay out on the motherfucking, on the fucking floor of the store. And she gonna sit up here and tell Shirlene, you she was like, you need to lay some more eggs. You laid a bad egg and a rotten one or whatever. And Mama D gonna sit up here and talk about she lays 14 karat eggs or some shit like that. I was like, girl, bad, you lay Easter eggs. Anyways, moving on. So back to Scrappy for a little bit. Him and Jock, they had this bachelor's pad together. Scrappy's saying how he has a modeling company. His assistant pops up or whatever, and she has on this kind of almost a new color crop top with the pants to go with it. And Jock, he's sniffing her out like a goddamn dog. Like, he just kept on looking at her the whole time, like, his eyes got real motherfucking big, and he trying to mess around with her. And Scrappy, he claims that, that's just his assistant or whatever, but at the same time, I don't want your motherfucking paw. I don't want you to put the paws on her. You know what I'm saying? And Jock was like, if that's just your assistant, it shouldn't be a problem then. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, they ridiculous. Moving on from them, I guess we could start talking about Mimi. Let me see. Hold on. We can start talking about Mimi. So Mimi and her little boo, they're at this race car date or whatever, and she's talking about how she's, so much better than the past relationship she's had. I'm not surprised that Mimi is with a woman. Now, whether she doing this genuinely or just for ratings, I don't know. It seems like she'll do anything for a motherfucking check. Um, yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't think anybody is surprised, especially because she said that she has had experiences with women in the past, including Celine. And, her new boo name is Chris or whatever, and she kind of got this, her hair kind of slicked back, kind of sort of, like a perm or whatever. Like Rashida said, Frankie lining thing going on. You know, so she decided, pretty much Mimi kept this whole thing on the wraps for over a year. I did hear some rumors about it. I didn't care too much to click on the shit because I didn't give a fuck, But Mimi decides that she's going to give her a birthday party, and that's where she's going to announce that her and Chris are together and everything. And Chris was saying, she's a sweetheart because she doesn't have a penis or whatever. I was like, well, I know y'all just ain't bumping vaginas, you know what I'm saying? I know you got to be using that strap, but whatever. But I like Chris so far. She seems pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? But Mimi, she probably be back and forth between vagina and penis, so yeah. So anyway, so we get to Mimi's event or whatever. Rashida, Tammy, Carly, new girl Tommy, Dime Piece, yeah, they're all there or whatever. And they're talking and all this stuff. Dime, she kind of hoping that the girl Tierra, like I said, mind you, they invited Tierra to this event. Dime Piece is hoping that Tierra doesn't come to this event because she feels kind of bad that she's going to get kind of ambushed a little bit with this situation with Tommy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They all find out that the girl Tommy is a mutual friend of Jocelyn. They all like, I don't know, you friends with her? Like they all just immediately was like. But anyways, Mimi, she's giving this whole speech and everything, and then she brings out Chris, and they all like a woman? Like, I am shocked or whatever, but they all seem pretty happy for her or whatever. And Mimi was saying that she dealt with a lot of fuck niggas in her life, and she got her a girlfriend and all this other stuff. Child. Chris, she understands though. She understands that Mimi went through a lot with Nico or whatever. So she understands that she didn't want everybody in her business or whatever. Mimi and Chris, they come over to talk to everybody. Tommy, she makes some kind of comment talking about some jumping Chris or whatever. And then, Chris was like, oh, don't let the hair in the suit fool you now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, Arian, she says that, Chris isn't Mimi's type. I was like, why? Because you want to? I think Arian and Mimi have done some stuff in the past. I mean, fuck. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, shit. Mimi could do some shit with Jocelyn. I mean, hey, And the girl Tierra, she does end up showing up, and Dime Piece greets her at the door. And Carly Red and old girl Tommy, they get all hyped and clinking glasses and shit or whatever, and that was pretty much the end of the episode. This was alright. This was alright for the first episode. You guys let me know how you feel about it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys come back, and I will see you guys in the next. Matter of fact, I'm about to go rewatch Black and Crew right now, and then I'm gonna come back in here for that. So see you guys soon.